don't buy a gaming laptop. Just don't. Just don't. Hold back. Don't buy one. Buy a Steam Deck instead. Buy a Steam Deck instead. Is the opinion of a Tech Radar writer called Matt Hansen. And we're going to get into it and talk about what I think, my take on his opinion that you shouldn't buy a gaming laptop and should instead buy a Steam Deck. Because I don't have that opinion. I mean, I'll tell you why. But before we get into it, please smash the like button, hit the subscribe, click the bell icon if you want to see more Steam Deck content and more gaming news, more 3D printing videos, more live streams, more everything tech and gaming related. Anyways, guys, let's get into it. So this comes courtesy of Tech Radar. So don't buy a gaming laptop, get a Steam Deck instead. Let's see why he thinks that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my Steam Deck, I love the Steam Deck, but it's not, let's not kid ourselves, it's not a gaming laptop, all right? I have a gaming laptop that can run games at 1080p, 1440p at like 150 frames a second with high and ultra settings. All right, it's literally no comparison. The game, you're always going to get like 3, if not 4 times the performance on a gaming laptop than you would on one of these. These are a niche thing right now, but a really popular thing. Handheld gaming PCs. You know, they have like a 720p screen. They can run games at medium, sometimes high, depending on the age of the game. And they're a great they're a great alternative. They're a great way to play games on the go. All right, playing them in bed, on the toilet stool, you know, in the car. These are great. I mean, I love this thing. I wouldn't trade it for the world. But I can't class this up there with a gaming laptop because some people use their gaming laptops as their primary computer, right? For typing, for work, for everything. I mean, you could do all that on this, but it's not going to be the best experience. But gaming laptops are also really good, and ever lately with the whole Max-Q, like the full desktop size graphics cards being squeezed into small and thinner like gaming laptops, like the Asus ROG G14, and so many more Asus gaming laptops now that are fitting like 3080 Ti's in something laptop sized, right? Obviously they're going to have a smaller TDP. They're going to be dialed down just a little bit so they don't burn through the laptop. But the performance gap isn't that much different than a desktop graphics card, and trust me, I've tried a few gaming laptops. All right, they're pretty damn good. I have an Asus G14. It runs some of the latest game, like all the latest games at like high settings, 1080p, at least like 80 to like 160 frames a second. It's insane. That's not the performance you're going to get in a Steam Deck. So let's get into the article. Let's read more of why he says it. He says what he's saying. I just don't know what to take of it. I don't know if this guy has ever had a gaming laptop. I love gaming laptops. I suggest getting a gaming laptop, honestly. But if you have a budget of like 1,500, 2,000, and you're thinking Steam Deck or gaming laptop, get both, dude. Get both. But yeah, anyways, screw gaming laptops. It's a Steam Deck you should be buying. I'll let you into a little secret. I've never really got on with gaming laptops. Well, there we go. There we go. You haven't got on with gaming laptops. I have. I've used the Razer Blade 15. I've used an Alienware 15R3 gaming laptop. I've tried my wife's old MSI gaming laptop. I've used the Asus ROG G14 gaming laptop that pack an amazing, like almost desktop level performance into like a small laptop, 14-inch chassis that's very much like a MacBook. It's insane. But they are like $1,500. So, like I says, it depends on your budget, right? If your budget is like $400 to $650, you can't go beyond that, then get a Steam Deck. I mean, no question. I mean, if you want to play handheld gaming, you don't plan on doing too much work on it, but you are able to hook it up to a monitor and a wireless keyboard, etc., and mouse. I mean, sure, go for a Steam Deck if your budget's $600. But if your budget's like $1,500, as much as I love the Steam Deck, I have to say get the gaming laptop just because it's got more purpose, it's got more use, there's a lot more you could do on it. The performance is going to be at least 3 or 4 times the performance of the Steam Deck. And if you care about games and you care about performance of games, how they look, and you don't mind opening the laptop and putting it on a little tray if you're lying on a sofa or something and using your mouse on the sofa arm or something, then get yourself a gaming laptop. I mean, I love gaming laptops to bits. I'm pretty sure anyone that has one or has a newer one will testify to that. And they're two different categories. I hate to say it. The Steam Deck and a gaming laptop are two different categories. Anywho, this article rubbed me the wrong way. Okay, we're 5 minutes into the video here, and I'm still rambling on at the start. So in the many years I've been a tech journalist, I've had the chance to try out some incredible gaming laptops. But while I've been impressed with their performance, I've never felt the need to own one. Instead, I've always returned to my trusty desktop PC. That is true. I can understand what you means by that, because I just recently built a gaming PC, like a desktop gaming PC, and more often than not, I found the most I was using my gaming laptop was up in my office, where my PS5, etc., is on an actual monitor, hooked up and docked up to a monitor. So since I've had the desktop gaming PC, I haven't felt the need to really use my gaming laptop. Hence why I bought a Steam Deck. But if you don't, I'm rambling again. If you don't have a desktop gaming PC, you don't want to spend $3,000 on buying one, and you do want some level of portability to take your games, with you on the go, whether you travel a lot. You on planes, if you travel countries, go around the country, if you drive a lot from around the country, if you want to just play your desktop games with a mouse and keyboard around the house, the Steam Deck, a gaming laptop, without question, is the way to go. But yeah, back to the article. Even the mightiest gaming laptop can't compete with my desktop PC when it comes to raw performance. Well, that's probably true if you have maybe a $3,000 gaming PC. Some of these, like I'm telling you, like my Asus G14, it was rivaling some desktop PC rigs. I'm not kidding, according to the benchmarks at least. The fact that I can upgrade my PC to keep it current or swap out any problematic components also means it'll have a much longer lifespan than a laptop. Sure, after a while my PC ends up like Thesis, and if every component is eventually upgraded, is it even the same PC? But it's certainly cheaper than buying a whole new gaming laptop for every 5 years or so. Is it though? Is it really? Of course, my aversion to gaming laptops has meant I've missed out on the portability and convenience they offer, of which they do. I love my big, bulky, inconvenient desktop PC, but I'm not going to be taking it anywhere with me. Meanwhile, gaming laptops didn't really make me feel like I was missing out on too much. Yeah, they were more portable than my PC, which isn't really difficult, but they were still bulky and heavy enough. Well, you obviously haven't tried an Asus ROG gaming laptop, sir. Because that thing... It's tiny. It really is. Do I even have it up here? I think it's downstairs. Yeah, it's downstairs. I would show you on the video, but I don't have it up here. I wouldn't really want to carry any of them around with me. Their poor battery life also meant that if I wanted to do any serious gaming, I need to be plugged in, limiting that much value vaunted portability. So there I was, being perfectly happy with my desktop PC life when I fancied playing my PC games downstairs on the TV in my lounge. Buying a gaming laptop wasn't ever a consideration for me. I just built a compact small... Not everyone can build a gaming PC, desktop gaming PC, dude. Okay, maybe I have a bit of a desktop PC debate. Yeah, it seems like you do, yeah. Enter the deck. While no gaming laptop has managed to convince me, the new Steam Deck handheld offers me everything I felt laptops couldn't. It's compact enough that I can comfortably carry it around with me, and I can use it on a bus or a train, something I never do with a gaming laptop. As with gaming laptops, it gives me access to loads of my PC games, and while playing non-Steam games, it's more tricky. There are workarounds. The Steam Deck has also made me go back to games I thought I'd never play again. I never fired up Hotline Miami on a gaming laptop, but I tried it on the Steam Deck and I couldn't put it down. There's also new games such as Tunic, which looked like the perfect fit for the Steam Deck. The Zelda-inspired RPG works perfectly on the Steam Deck, and I couldn't imagine playing it on a laptop or a desktop. He's got a point, but like I says, if you're wanting to get into PC gaming, all right, if you don't have a gaming PC, a desktop gaming PC, and you have no interest in building one, and you have a $1,500 budget or even $1,000 budget, you can get some good gaming laptops at that price, and you want PC gaming at its finest, and you want the portability of a laptop, there's a lot of good choices out there, and I hate to say it, but the performance will knock the shoes, knock the socks off of the Steam Deck. And like I says, you can plug it up. You can use it for work. You can use it for videos, Netflix, all that good stuff. Use it as a laptop, right? But get insanely good gaming performance should you want to do that as well. The Steam Deck is a portable PC, but there are, there's limitations to it. It's a little bit awkward if you want to use it for work because it runs Linux. Not that that stops you from doing work, but like connecting a Bluetooth mouse and keyboard, um, the screen size, having to dock up to a monitor and stuff like that. It's not an ideal replacement to a gaming laptop. So yeah, back to my point. If you have 1,500, depending on your budget, a gaming laptop still might be. Let me know in the comments what you think. Am I just rambling? Am I the only one that thinks like this? Maybe you need a gaming laptop to experience the awesomeness of them. This guy obviously, well, he doesn't share the same opinion as me. The compact design of the Steam Deck has meant I've played it far more than in a gaming laptop. There's another important difference that's made me more willing to pick up and play the Steam Deck. No Windows 10 or 11. The Steam Deck runs on the Linux-based level. We know that. We know. The company behind the Steam Deck has been able to implement features that don't come with Windows 10 or 11, such as an ability to turn off the Steam Deck, which suspends your game when you turn it back on. Your game is running where you left off, making it perfect for a quick play when the mood takes you. That is true. That's true. When I'm playing a game on a Windows gaming laptop, by comparison, feels like a chore. After booting Windows or waiting for it to break up, you need to open up the game, launch it for the game, then launch the game. By that point, you've probably missed your stop. Of course, there are still things that you could argue that gaming laptops have the edge. Yes, they're more flexible for a start. Yes, so you can use one for working when you're not gaming. Yes, the Steam Deck does have a desktop mode though, allowing you to run. Don't come on, no, that's no comparison. And if you plug in a USB-C hub, you can use a keyboard and mouse. And monitor. Well, it's not quite as useful as a laptop. You can still use it as a PC for many tasks. You can also install Windows 10 on the Steam Deck if you want. There are also power considerations. Pretty much any gaming laptop is going to outperform the Steam Deck. But I find myself not really caring. There's enough power in the Steam Deck to run games like God of War and Elden Ring with decent performance. And while I think the Steam Deck is more suited to arcade-inspired indie games, it means if you want to play a AAA title when you're away from your main machine, you can. I found it particularly enjoyable to quickly fire up Elden Ring for some rune farming and upgrading while on the couch. As a father to a toddler, this fits into my life as well. Oh, he's got a point. He's winning me over here. He's winning me over with this article. Again, I never had the urge to do the same with a gaming laptop. Well, I've actually used my gaming laptop downstairs quite a bit. I actually bought a little dinner tray that I could put my gaming laptop on, and I could have my mouse next to it. So I have used my gaming laptop. I used to use my gaming laptop a lot downstairs when hanging around with the wife and stuff like that. But it is a little bit of a chore because you do have to have the charger plugged into it. It did get a little bit toasty, but you did get like insanely good performance in games, and that was something else. Thanks to some hard work by Valve, Elden Ring also performs better in some respects than my expensive gaming PC. The final thing is that Steam Deck has going for it is its price: $399, 529, or 649 for the 512 gig model. The Steam Deck is a lot less expensive than the most gaming laptops. Well, it's not easy to get hold of one at the moment. There's a waiting list that's several months long. I would recommend getting a Steam Deck over a gaming laptop pretty much every time, especially when stock ramps up and they get easier to buy. There have also been hints that not only is the Steam Deck the first in a range of models from Valve, third-party manufacturers may make their own spins on it. This could see a new category of handheld PC gaming devices based on the Steam Deck. And if that happens, gaming laptops could be in a lot of trouble. I don't know how I feel now. He's won me over with this article, but let me know what you think in the comments. Do you have a gaming laptop? If you do, how would you compare the Steam Deck? All right, I mean, my opinion, or I'll give you my final take. Okay, if you don't have a desk, if you want to get into PC gaming, all right, if you want to get into PC gaming and experience the best of PC gaming, but you don't want to build a desktop rig, a desktop PC tower, or pay through the nose for one to be built for you, and you have a budget, of about $1,000 to $2,000 that you want to dip your toes into the PC gaming world, I still think a gaming laptop is what you should go for, purely because of the performance, as well as the fact you can use it as your primary PC to do graphics editing on, to do note taking on, document editing on, like Word, Microsoft Word, Excel, work related stuff, video editing, game streaming. Like, a gaming laptop will allow you to stream games and play games at insanely high frame rates as well as run decent resolutions. Like, the list of pros for having a gaming laptop are pretty endless. The Steam Deck is a gaming PC, an affordable gaming PC that's super portable, but he was saying it's a chore to load up your gaming laptop to play games on. It's a chore to get this to run games at high resolution, high frame rates, and still be enjoyable. And it's a chore to use this for anything other than a handheld gaming PC, a Nintendo Switch. So there's pros and cons to each side, but I remain confident in my in my opinion that a gaming laptop, if you have the budget of 1,000 to 2,000, and you want the full game, you want to jump into PC gaming, and you don't want to build a PC turbo rig, then a gaming laptop is still what you should go for. And my number one recommendation for brand is Asus ROG gaming laptops. You've got the 15-inch ones and the 14-inch ones that I like. They're still my go-to for for the best experience of PC gaming without the tower, and having that portability. Ideally though, I would suggest getting a Steam Deck either way, because Steam Deck is awesome. I'm not gonna lie, it's awesome PC gaming in a Nintendo Switch handheld sort of form. But I still recommend getting either a gaming laptop or a PC tower. And like I says, if you're not wanting to get a PC tower or build one, or have someone build one for you, or pay through the nose for a pre-built, then a gaming laptop's a damn good choice. I mean, I used to hate gaming laptops. I thought they were stupid as hell, until I got my first gaming laptop and saw the performance on it, and was like, wow, this thing runs games at better performance than some desktop PC rigs that I've had. And the performance difference between a desktop level graphics card and a laptop equivalent to the desktop graphics card is really tiny at this point, and that gap's only gonna shrink as time goes on. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. I know it was a little bit back and forth, a little bit rambly, this video, but the article caught me, and I've had strong feelings about it. I still love gaming laptops. I will always love gaming laptops, even though I have a gaming PC tower there. And I still think there's a hell of a lot of pros to having a gaming laptop over the Steam Deck, if you're not willing to have a PC gaming tower. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. If you want to see more content on the Steam Deck, please stay tuned, because I will work on making content for the Steam Deck. I've barely picked this thing up lately. I've just been so busy with work and stuff, and family. So yeah. Subscribe for more. Love you. Appreciate you. Please do let me know what you think in the comments, because I read every single comment. I do. I literally, when I'm chilling at night, I'm like, oh, someone left a comment. Let me read it. Let me potentially respond to it if I thought it was interesting enough to respond to it. Anyways, guys, love you. Peace out. Subscribe, like, click the bell icon, and become a member of the Steam Deck Gaming PC Tech Blaze 2K clan by clicking the join button down below if you want to support. Love you. Have an amazing rest of your week. Friday's almost here. Peace.